good? Are we on? What? It feels blurry. And is that better? Did that help anything? Did it make it worse? I'm not good. What is it? I feel like it's so whatever. Look, we're here. We're gonna get through it together. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It is a day. It is some day. There's so much going on. It is Sunday. The Super Bowl's tonight. Don't really care. Don't even care about the halftime show or the commercials anymore. I'm exhausted by it all. The gathering of people, let's all watch this together. Exhausting. More importantly, I was told, somebody tweeted at me, and I don't even know if this is factually correct or not, that this is the 6th anniversary of Coffee and Underwear. That's both marvelous and kind of depressing. 6 years. I think we missed maybe 1 week. So why? I don't want to get into it right now. If you have not already, you need to stop what you were doing. You need to go watch the latest AEW with the virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo. We learned a lot, legitimately learned things in this episode. There's an unanswered trivia question. There's commentary on presidential nuclear rhetoric during the Cold War. Is a big topic, and I'm not joking. Italian phrases, both real and fake, and arm fetishes. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Deonna is active on Twitter, unlike Top Flight, who wake up at 2 p.m. So go tell her that you liked it, and she did a wonderful job for tolerating me. And go like, go comment, go watch, go share, that whole routine. These are what I've been told is Amaranth. Is a shade of pink. I had no idea. I thought it was just a little like a grain, you have no idea. But isn't that delightful? So there's a shot of that. What else? What else is going on? I think there was so much in my head, and now there's not. Oh, there's a Pee-wee story I have to talk about later. I should make a list of items, like pardon the interruption or something. Nevertheless, it is Sunday. Let me press and let me pour. Let's start with the press and pour. What the hell am I doing here? Here we go. Oh God. Okay. Let's start. Let's start hot. Let's drink it during the episode. What a novel idea. Red Dog said, I had to do a double take when I looked at the title and I saw Amaranth instead of Amaranth. Hello, RJ and everyone. Well, I don't know what that means. Red Dog has already said hi to OK Gamer, who I don't actually see in the chat yet. Red Dog said, Deonna Purrazzo's face in the AEW video thumbnail looks like she just heard or smelled a fart from RJ City or someone behind the camera. I can only speak for myself. And my colon was clean. Sean said, hey, occulties, good morning, RJ. Mike said, good morning, everyone. Amanda said, good morning. Lady said, good morning to all. Miss Handy said, good morning. Everyone said, good morning. Mia, Nolan. There's Jasmine Duke. She said, well, hi. And well, hi to you. You've already been said hello to preemptively. Sean said, good morning, NMG, for some reason. Sandwich said, good morning, everyone. I've lost my place. Lawrence Cartier said hello, everybody. Mia said hello. Lishi said hello. Emmanuel said, who's your favorite New Jerseyan and why is it Danny DeVito? I see you, Danny DeVito, and I raise you a Joe Piscopo, who is my favorite probably for all the wrong reasons. He was on a podcast recently. I listened to it, and I got back into his stuff. I can't even say I like any of it, but I watch it. Vanessa said, hello and good day all. We're linguistically traveling northeast from Croatia this week. As such, happy Sunday to all those convened to watch RJ in his Espresso, which is Estonian. And you know me, I love the Estonians. By the way, as Vanessa has so fastidiously requested, and furthermore, she sent me a belated Christmas gift, which I think I need to open it a bit. Also gets a free song because yesterday was her birthday, and I said, fine, you get a free song. So, up to you. Oh, you don't have to enact on it. If you don't want it, you can just say no. So Sierra said, good morning, RJ in chat. Molly said, good morning to all my Valentines. Squirrel Squad said, good morning, everyone. Everyone said good morning. Emma said, good morning. Dr. Joey said, good morning. Love the joke you made with Deonna when you asked if her twin brother was also Italian. Well, sometimes you never know. Genetics work in mysterious ways. Plain simple, Garrick said, I hope we get Sting on AEW before it's over. Dear Lord, I'm trying. Okay. Man, it's a little hard to reach. Rod said, does an Italian get into honest business? How does an Italian get into honest business? Through the skylight. Very nice. Oh my God, for the first time in forever, look at these bookends. David Arquette is finally back. I guess he remembered his YouTube login and he is back and he is in business. It's lovely to see him. I spoke to him briefly yesterday. I think he's doing well. The Bozo business is booming. Where can you get the shoes? There's shoes, there's shorts, there's shirts. I think they're fantastic. And of course, Bozo's Barnyard on Instagram if you want to see David pet pigs. And not to be outdone, Harley Cameron is here and said, look into the camera and sip the coffee, peasant. And she's doing one of those royalty gimmicks, and I think it's fun. Great character range. Hope that works for you. V said, morning, RJ and everyone. I hope you're well this weekend. Nolan said, can we get a firm reunion on HeyW? Have we had all the members of the firm? Yes, we have, except for Stoke. I guess he's holding out. Maybe tweet him. He's around too. Harley said, when is my HeyW? The people want it. David's also been on HeyW, which is fantastic. I can confess I am working on Harley's HeyW. It will be ready to go soon. She's not ready for it. My notes certainly are. There's a lot. I had to cut a lot out. I try to condense them. You know, it's very, very difficult. And I really try my best. So maybe we'll get the firm reunion before hers. Who knows? And can somebody tell me, was this, Christine, can you tell me, was this the 88th or 89th episode of Hey today? The Deonna Purrazzo one? And it's so nice of Harley to support her coworkers and say, hey, go check out the Deonna one right now. Christine said, Steven Weber would be proud, RJ. And I know that you know, so thank you. V said, HeyW was great. What a range of topics. Nowhere else can you discuss such things all in one show. Nell said, good morning, David. Can't wait for RJ to get mad that you're getting all of the attention. Can't wait for David and Harley to fight it out. Mia said, I just care about the halftime show. Not really the biggest Usher guy. To the surprise of many. Not really a fan of Usher. I've lost my place completely. Let me go all the way back. Here we go. I'm back now. Rod said, I thought Amaranth was a city in Texas. EST said, hey, RJ, if you got the chance, what women's wrestler or women's team would you manage? Hard to not say. I mean, are we talking? Okay. Unrealistically, I would say the Glamour Girls. They were my favorites. Realistically, oh my God. There's so many. I would like to manage Karen Jarrett. Who's there that I like? I like Trisha Dora. I think Trisha Dora is fantastic and hip. And I don't know what then I'm like, well, how would I help? I think the answer is I wouldn't be of any help. Mariah would not tolerate it. Neither would Tony, quite frankly. Harley needs the help. Squirrel Squad said they're just making up names for colors now. I know. I did a Google search. And I'm like, what color is this? And they said Amaranth. I said, I guess it is. Plain Simple Garrett said, also, you've had the Young Bucks on Hey, but you haven't had Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, the EVPs. I think they would kill me. V said, Amaranth tops do get that color. So the tops of Amaranth, I thought you were talking about the homosexual community. Amaranth tops, they grow. It's like wheat, and the tops get this color. Zero Channel said, hello, finally made it to the stream. Lindsay said, horrible morning to everyone. Thank you. Leo said, who did I yell at? I can't remember. We have to go back. You yelled at somebody. No, it was good. Joseph said, we learned that Deonna's husband worked for a company which referred to breasts and butts. Yes, we did. Can't get into it right now. Vera said, quite a friendly group here. Quite refreshing. I will say this, and this is my strategy. This whole show is just about trolling. So at that point, there's nothing more to say. It's hard to be negative when the person's already negative. It's hard to add that much. So then people end up being nice. Dylan said, hey, RJ, what's your favorite golden aged romance film? I liked It Should Only Happen to You. What's the golden age to you? I think that classifies as a golden age. SM said, indeed, it has been 6 years of this magnificent show, and we've been around for 5 of them. Vera said, Ted Heat is perfect. Mike said, thank you for the cameo roast. Oh, my God. I think Mike's wife got me to roast him. That was you, Mike? I didn't know. I'm going to check out Mame. Oh, yeah, he doesn't like musicals or B. Arthur, so I say you need to watch Mame. Looks absolutely dreadful, but I'll watch, and you will love it. Leo said, I like that photo with you and the ladies. Harley was one of the ladies. Mariah does not participate and it's fine. I respect her space. Mrs. Scott said, mellow greetings and salutations. Nolan said, you should ask Mariah May to be your Valentine. That's how it works. Do you remember in school? Was my school the only one who did this? You'd have to pay, and they would give you like heart-shaped lollipops, and they would be the Valentine. I also remember spending, I didn't spend the money because I was 6, but my parents spending an inordinate amount of money on those boxes of Valentines, and then you would have to write. It was like so much work for that to give to someone I was already sitting next to all day, 5 days a week. What the fuck? How did we let that happen? I remember like the Attitude Era ones, and it was like, hey, Valentine, let's do it Road Dog style. And you're like, oh my God. And I'm in the 5th grade. Leo said, you need to get Tony Khan to get Clive Anderson as a backstage interviewer at All In. You totally can make that happen. I would love to. SNA said, did you rewatch Joe Piscopo during doing his version of Thriller as Jerry Lewis? That I like. And I will also say there are either 3 or 4 Joe Piscopo specials, and I've watched them all, and they suck, except for that part. And there's an Eddie Murphy part. He also used to play a wrestler, like a retired wrestler character. I think it was called Python. Can anyone help me with this information? V said, David, lovely to see you pop up in the chat. I hope you're well. Bebe said, do you feel like you're in competition with Renee now that she has a new show on Sunday? Okay, she doesn't have a new show on Sunday. That was a special called Close Up, which I'm sure will be recurring when the time is right. It's not a new weekly show. We can all calm down. And it was beautiful. The Queen Aminata interview was beautiful and touching. She did the whole, it's an insane story. And I liked it. I will say that. She'll get one compliment from me, which should mean the world. Also go watch that too. Vanessa said, oh, I will be enacting in my free birthday song. I'll wait till you're a little more warmed up. Well, let's dig into whatever these gifts are here. There's a wonderful, let's see what this is. These are all boxes of, okay. Let me see what this is here. Okay, this is great. This is great. It's a wonderful, it's a leopard wrapping. I'm going to open this up. Oh, this is outstanding. Oh, this is wonderful. These are Saks underwear, drop temp of cooling cotton, because I tend to heat so much. Active cooling system, super soft, rapid moisture, and with the fly here. Oh my God, this is delightful. And look at this. This show Valentine. Look at this. This live show. This is a whole Vegas, and there's long cigarettes and long spoons. Are these spoons? What we should be doing with these Valentine's themed, so well done. That it says who? It says who? It says ooh. Little Valentine's hotel. This is adorable. Would have been nice to wear on a show for Valentine's Day, but they don't have it. This one says this is a classy. This is very, very classy here. A nice red. Oh, this is delightful. Delightful already. Little gimmicky, if you ask me. Feels like a little gimmick. And then what? There's 2 left. There's 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is outstanding. All right. Okay. Let me take a break, and then I'll get through these. Great. You fucked up my next week of underwear. So thank you already. Dr. Joey said, what do you mean Sting is hard to reach in the rafters? EST said, hey, Harley Cameron. So we all care about her. I'm so far behind the chat. See, it said, money laundering ideas brought to you by RJ City. Great new hay. Joseph had, who do you have in the Super Bowl tonight? I'm so over it that I don't even want to pretend that I generically know sports as a joke anymore. Nolan said, no, you forgot Lee Moriarty. I did forget Lee Moriarty, and I have to get him and Shane Taylor on the show. So we're getting there. Rod said, heard on the Jericho podcast that it was your questions that caused Tony Storm to snap. Yeah, go watch Tony Storm Portrait of a Star. I, unfortunately, pushed the woman over the edge, and I have to deal with it every day of my life. Nell said, Christine, just bring your numbers folder. Oh, it's 88. Christine said, this one's 88. Episode 89 is already in the can. And then we're off because it's Revolution. I think. No, then we have one more, and then we're off for Revolution. And then, oh my God, we're going to get to 90 before Revolution. Holy shit. This is insane. Harley said, go watch the Deonna episode. Deonna is amazing. Amazing. RJ, has anyone ever told you in an elevator that you were funny? No, they have not. But they told Harley okay, you know what? Let me tell this story then. Last week, we're in an elevator in I don't know, Phoenix, and waiting to go, and there's their room, Harley's room, my room. We're all trying to get to different rooms, but you got a thing with the button, and you got to scan your card, and it goes up, and it's me, her, and it's another random man in the elevator, and this whole fracas with the buttons, and the guy says, well, don't worry. And it was one of those things we had to go up. We went, well, we're already going up, so we got to go up and come back down, so we missed it. And he goes, well, the elevator only goes 2 directions. And she said, yeah, up and left. And not remotely funny. Barely a fucking joke. But the guy went like this. Oh, you are funny. And I never wanted to strangle a man so much in my fucking life for enjoying that piece of shit comment. It was horrible. Harley was so proud of herself that this man said, "Your blanket statement, you are funny." And I'm there going, I've done 88 episodes of this fucking show, and you have no idea, sir. James said, I just woke up. Good morning. Mikey said, what's your favorite romantic movie? Depends what you consider romantic. What would be my favorite romantic movie? I like, well, there's no romance in that. It's about people getting divorced. Three Amigos is not considered a romantic movie. What's a romantic? What's like not quite coming to me. B movie, I think, is for when I think about romance. There's, we're crossing species there. It's very important to me. Leo said, would you say you have sexual charisma? Nope. Amanda said, Christine's one of the best humans. David just said, I love you all. That sounds ominous. Neil said, Prince Nana and Karen are good friends. Maybe he can put in a good word for you. I knew Karen before he knew Karen. Miss Andy said, dump Matsumoto and Bunakano could have used a manager. I once picked up Bunakano at the airport, and we are tight. V said, me talking about the queer community or plants is a 50-50 gamble. Lindsay said, what are your thoughts on Michael Douglas's classic Romancing the Stone? It's okay. It's not my particular genre. Not nuts about Michael Douglas. Here's my favorite romantic movie, Behind the Candelabra. David Arquette said, in Chile, they have coffee with legs. What, are you just punching your keyboard and whatever comes out, you just hit send? Amanda said, I had a dream that there's an RJ micro brawler happening. What would ever give you that idea? By the way, I will thank everyone again who came on the cruise. The show has gotten glowing reviews. The ad-lib show was delightful. And people are still telling me that they're coming to the show. Trent was like, hey, great show. I was like, you came to the show? He's like, yeah, I watched the whole thing. We're waiting on footage and pictures. So it's driving me crazy. Bradley said, if there's a retro style RJ City action figure, what would your action be? You know when you press those giraffes, they're on strings and then they collapse? I want that, but just for my wrists. David said, missed you all too. Being nice and ominous. Maureen, the free pile picker, said, oh, hi, my God. How did I miss Abaddon? They were awesome. Abaddon is fantastic. Neil said, I'm very surprised Jersey Shore didn't come up with Deonna. She's a big fan. It's just so basic. Leishy said, Candy Grams. We had those. Bradley said, we need a David Arquette zombie sailor retro figure. V said, my school also did those paid Valentine candies and forced participation in card buying and giving. It's all a scam. They raised money for the school. Oh, we got to pave the parking lot. Thanks to you. Joe said, I found a box of Michael Jordan Valentines I gave out in grade school. What the fuck? Matt Sandy said, welcome back to David. Vera said, I'd be happy with David Arquette, 2 packs of figures, a title belt, and a Hey sign. Let's open these ones. They're entitled Grace. Oh, These are my favorite. Oh my god, these are going to be great. My mother used to have big sheets like this, and it's giving me. I mean, obviously, I understand what the functions it has on the show, but it gives me so much nostalgia. This is oh my god, there's so many. This says tackiness. I want to point out the incredible Power Rangers wrapping paper. I think it's outstanding. Oh my god, these have my name on them? These have my name all over them. This is, I can never wear these now. These are just so pompous. These are insane. This is ridiculous. And there's more, Fun. This one just says fun. And isn't it? Aren't zebras fun, kids? How can I go wrong? Vanessa, you've outdone yourself. This is incredible. I can't. These are my favorite. I love that I opened them all in the correct order, I think. And also these. What are these? Espresso beans? I'm gonna have these right now. This is Christmas for me. This is what I was missing on Christmas. Thank you so much. This is so sweet of you. I'm so moved now. Leo said, I've never had a date during Valentine's Day. I've always been single during that time. None of my relationships have been a year long. And never during that time. I'm a summer fling. You're expendable in heat. You work well in heat. When it gets a little chilly, you tend to shy away. I understand. Oh, and I've ripped the bag open the wrong way, and it's gone everywhere. These are espresso beans. Fucking I dig yourself in that. This is delightful. This is so sweet of you. No one said next week you should have Harley Cameraman on HW. Well, I'm fucking not. I can tell you that right now, but it's coming. Lindsay said, we have candy and flour grams. You knew who had money and who didn't. Oh my god. Vanessa said you didn't read the card. I'm reading the card. Giant card. You're starting instead of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. This is for Christmas. I decided to send you some class grace, tackiness, debauchery, and fun for your late Christmas gifts. Please open them in order on stream or not. Your choice. Well, I realize they aren't all conducive to comfort living, but I figured once a week for an hour or so should be doable. I've included a bittersweet snack for a bittersweet snack. Merry Christmas to me. This is so sweet of you. This is outstanding. Everyone's going to be jealous now. David said, I want to do an action figure where I have costumes that make me a wrestling champion, a deputy, and Bozo the Clown. Good luck on that. Good luck getting all the licensing together for that. Good luck talking to the Wes Craven estate. Or, why is it deputy? Isn't what's his name? Why were you a deputy in Scream and Ready to Rumble? You're the least copy. You're not exactly Dennis Franz. Mr. Scott said, would B. Arthur's finisher be called the Zbor Neckbreaker? That's really nice. I think the answer is yes. Now, so do they have keys on them? Somebody called Tony Storm. Now said the card should be read first. Christine said in high school we had this activity where the students would fill out a survey and then you would pay to get a printout of who you were most least compatible with in the school. No, it caused drama, obviously. Jesus. That's nuts. Harley just made a request. I got to get through these. I'm so far behind already. Oh my God. There's so much shit going on. Let me skim. Let me read the highlights. David said, RJ, you should have a fake tuxedo t-shirt you can wear for interviews. I did when I was the cynical crafter, and it wasn't that funny, David. So thanks for joining the party. Sandy said, I remember Piscopo's Tony Gianono song. Looking back at the stuff as a kid, it's very cringe. It's so fucking cringe. He also does like the white guy. I like the Tony Gianono scene was well shot. There's a lot of really, really racist stuff. Like beyond my comfort with being racist, it was more than that. And especially back then, that says something. We said Piscopo Star Trek was good. Yes, he was. David said farting on an elevator and leaving it is called the floating coffin. This is a hot tip from a vet. Neil said, you have to laugh at Harley jokes because she's extremely pretty. It's the rules of life. Is that why people like my work? Neil said, I think Hombre de Pavo Real de Montana would be a great Hay guest. I think so too. Leo said, will you wrestle in a concrete crypt match? Who's in the crypt? Mark Ruffalo. Congrats on your star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. David said, favorite romantic movie, which is David's, not mine, Somewhere in Time. Lady said, I can see you like You've Got Mail. Oh, that's nice. Mass Andy said, yesterday I saw a trivia question that asked how many sitcoms had their kitchen on the left side of the set. I saw some good answers. How many can you name? Home Improvement comes to mind. Are those technically in the middle of the set? Not Golden Girls, not Who's the Boss. Family Ties. Cosby Show. Oh my God. Here's a fucking poll. News Radio. That's pretty good work for that 30 seconds there. That was really good work. Vera said, Romancing the Stone or They Came Together are my romantic picks. That never happened. Rod said, as funny as the last Joe Piscopo special. Thank you. Jason said, watch AEW now, and all I'm getting is ads for Olive Garden. My sincerest apologies. Mike said, give us a Bull Nakano story. She was just the sweetest person in the world and was so nice to me. You would have no idea that she was a monster. I mean, I knew, and that's why I was terrified of her. David said, the coffee with legs comment was connected to a breasts and something comment. Once again, David is bereft of context. Bassett said, how soon can you interview a certain someone after AEW big business? That's a very, very good question. You will have to ask Shane Taylor himself. Joe said, RJ City figures, now with wrist-breaking action. Christine punched the keyboard and it came out as goof, and congrats to you. Leo said, did you ever get the Paul White bone-crunching action in the shirt and jeans? No, I did not. Baby said, I feel David Arquette is the most genuine, authentic celebrity of all time. What say RJ? I say no. David said, bravo, never seen him so happy. See, everyone loves the gifts. You should be proud of yourself. Cookie said, live in Amaranth. Sorry, I don't think that's allowed on YouTube. Well, it's in me. David's applauding Vanessa. Bassett said, David, do you hate Ruffalo too? Yeah, I'm the original Ruffalo hater, said David. Lest we forget that my hate for Ruffalo is merely in support of David. It's my one act as a friend. David said it was a tough week for the He-Man Ruffalo Haters Club. No, it wasn't. There's nothing more pompous than getting a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and that's why you, David, will never get one. Okay, Vanessa's request. Where did it go? Where is it? I've lost it now. Not Vanessa's request. Harley's request. Oh, of course, throwing money bags over here. Sugar Mama, Harley Cameron over here. This is the scene. It was a scene request. You are a young, starry-eyed teenager, recently moved to Texas, and you are in the running to take home the pretty princess. Let me read this again. This is the scene. You are a young, starry-eyed teenager, recently moved to Texas, and you are in the running to take home the pretty princess crown. What's your talent? Showcase it now. Okay. Hello. My name is Judith. And I'm, of course, here to display my talent for the pretty content. Excuse me. For the pretty princess contest. I'm just very nervous to be here. I'm very excited. Ever since I always dreamed of being a pretty princess. I could get to pretty, but I don't know about pretty. I took the elevator here. It was difficult. There was only two directions. It would go up and left. Jesus, up and left. Okay. I'm gonna begin with my talent portion now. It is it is nose singing. I sing through my nose, and I think you're all gonna enjoy it. A little song called "Begin the Begin." Thank you. I don't need any music. Thank you. You can just hold off. Thank you. Just give me it's so dry in here. If we could turn off the air conditioning. Thank you. I need the humidity. Thank you. How did I do? Can I see my scores, please? Thank you. And scene. That was my audition as the character Judith for the Pretty Pretty Princess crown. Hope everybody enjoyed. Tiffany said, "Good morning, everyone. Watching the show while getting ready for a day of talking to awkward kids about books. You are doing the Lord's work, Tiffany. That's so important. It's so important. And just because they're awkward doesn't mean they hate you. I mean, they may. But that's not what it means." Mikey said, "My high school did that survey thing too. It did not end well." Desi said, "Mr. Bean or Mr. Blobby?" Mr. Bean, no contest. Joe said, "Imagine David and Dennis Franz in a buddy cop movie." Plain Simple Garrick said, "My Italian Mount Rushmore. Dean Martin, Dom DeLuise. Do we need two more? Kay Ballard and Rosemary Clooney. That's not bad. I was fucking around and then I stand and look back and go, that's not bad. Oh my God. This is Vanessa's birthday request. Since my birthday was yesterday and AW was in Nevada yesterday, I could watch on the schedule. Please sing Luck Be a Lady. Oh my God. Luck be a lady tonight. I hate doing luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. A lady does not leave her escort. Is she paying him? It isn't fair, and it's not nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. Dun, 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 dun. So let's keep this party polite. Dun, dun. Are they gambling? Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby. I'm the guy that you came in with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. Stick with me, baby. I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Dun, 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 dun. Luck be a lady. Dun, 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 dun. Luck be a lady tonight. Happy birthday to Vanessa. Thank you for all. The Rocket ones are the best. I seriously contemplated at one point getting wrestling sites like that, and it didn't pan out. They're hard to do. You couldn't find the material, and then you got to get someone to make them. And then some indie wrestler ended up doing it. And I was like, it's okay. Lauren said, "David is the Reginald Vell Johnson of our time, in that I often think he's dead." Leo said, "Thoughts on that weird Hey Arnold, Patrick Stewart, Creed commercial for something?" I am so shocked that Reno 911 is considered amongst the classics. I love it. I didn't realize anyone else felt the same way. Red Dog said, "I liked Ready to Rumble. I don't care what every disgruntled ex-WCW wrestler says. Let me tell you something about those wrestlers. They were happy to take the payday." David said, "When Harry met Sally, RJ, there's a great moment in there, and a lot of it is just Billy talking to Bruno Kirby." I think Meg Ryan ruined it. It should be about Billy and Bruno Kirby. Jason said, "Family Ties, Married with Children has the kitchen on the left." Daisy said, "Was Somewhere in Time filmed on Mackinac Island?" I don't fucking know. Fresh Prince had the kitchen on the left. All in the Family had the kitchen on the left. Maud had the kitchen on the right. The Jeffersons had. Thank you. Brandon just wrote it. I'm trying to think what else had the kitchen on the left now. Perfect Strangers had it on the right. Bull, I've lost my place. Did Harley even? She did that and then left. You missed the whole Pretty Pretty Princess performance. Leo said, "Is the person I yelled at in the chat now?" I can't remember. Bill Wood said, I was Ruffalo's stand-in for the movie 54. God bless you. Nail said, David doesn't need validation from the Hollywood fakers. He knows he's beloved. Mike said, don't the actors have to pay for the stars on the Walk of Fame? It's a Ponzi scheme. David said, happy birthday. Everyone's saying happy birthday, Vanessa. Bassett said, that's one party accent. Leo said, are you fighting to save Mark Ruffalo in the concrete match or bring him to a permanent end with it? I'll let you figure that out. Rob said, this accent has deliverance vibes. Christine said, my daughter just walked in, saw Judith on my laptop and left without saying a word. God bless that poor woman. David said, yeah, I tried to lobby the Walk of Fame for Ric Flair and they rejected it. Well, you spelled it R-I-C-K. Maybe that was part of the problem. Seed said, does Savage and Hogan count as Italian? Absolutely not. SM said, anyone can whistle, but apparently not everyone can nose sing. Bassett said, the Walk of Fame people only listen to Cat Williams. Okay, Cameron said, why does this remind me of the 3 Free Springs sketch with Andrea Martin? You must be thinking about it. It was one of my favorites. The Melonville Calendar. One of my favorite SCTV sketches. I often sound like that when I can't. When it's early and I haven't had my coffee. I sound like that. Free, fresh sprigs. David said, I can play the nose flute. I bet you can. That's how you got kissed and never been kissed. David's just writing emojis now. BTF Wayne said, why coffee and underwear? Why not tea and top hats? You are 6 years too late, my friend. Nolan said, can you do your best Dusty Rhodes impression? No, I cannot. Leo said, what was your favorite segment in wrestling where someone got covered in poo? There's a shocking amount of them. I didn't like any of them. I always wanted to be there live, and I wanted to know exactly what it smelled like. Vanessa said, hooray for Luck Be a Lady. We're all fans of Luck Be a Lady. I think so. Christine said, I was just about to point out the sparkles on his face, and they know from the gift, there's got to be some sparkles on the wrapping. Lindsay said, you said Tom DeLuise, and now I want to watch Haunted Honeymoon. Dom and Drag is wonderful. What a misguided film. Good parts, but Ball in the Jack. This is where he says, my cameraman's favorite color is plaid. Please tell it to me, Mr. Scott, if I'm incorrect. BFT said, Reno is amazing. Improv done right. Now, see, look, Plain Simple Garrett said Reno 911 is what make Comedy Central must watch. No, it was Crank Yankers. BFT said, Cosby's Kitchen's left. Mama's Family's Kitchen's left. Miss Andy said, Archie Bunkers plays the bar, had the kitchen on the left. Alice, it was on the right. Oh my God, remember when Harley suggested the Alice song last week after I had already gotten off the air? Too bad for her. Will and Grace had the kitchen on the left. Well done, BTF. Bundy's, we said that already. Mikey has a song request. Kodachrome by Frank Sinatra. When I think back on all the doo-doo I learned in high school, it's a wonder I can think at all. Though my lack of education hasn't hurt me none. I can see the lipstick on the wall. Kodachrome. I got espresso beans in my. Give you those nice bright colors. Gives you the greens of summer. Makes you think all the world is bright and sunny today. I got one of these Japanese cameras. I love to snap a photograph. Mama, do not take. Oh, Jilly, don't take my Kodachrome away. Jilly, don't take my Kodachrome. Jilly, don't take my Kodachrome. Jilly, don't take my Kodachrome away. Jilly, don't take my Kodachrome and leave poor Frank so far from home. Jilly, let me take my Kodachrome with me. Jilly, don't take my Kodachrome. Woo. Jilly, don't take my Kodachrome away. That's maybe my new favorite, Mikey G. A good suggestion. A good suggestion. Really nice. Bill Wood said Seth MacFarlane bought Adam West Star, I think. And I'm only saying it now that he's dead. But it's my understanding that Paul Reubens had to contribute to the Jim Neighbors Star. There was like a bunch of people. Like, you have to take care of it. It's like, sponsoring a highway. Plain Simple Garrett said, did Just Shoot Me have a kitchen? Yes, they did. And it was on the left. It was similar to the news radio setup, now that I think about it. Can anyone tell me where suddenly Susan's kitchen was? In the office. It was on the left, right? Am I losing my mind? Christina's gifted 5 memberships. Rob, Lawrence, Leashy, KP, and Kevin Featherstone, the delightful, a mentor in my life, Kevin Featherstone. Jesus. Red Dog said, what's she going to do when Pasta Mania runs wild on you? Nolan said, Renee has a new show on the AEW YouTube channel. What do you think? Nolan, it's a special. She already did one before this also with Daniel Garcia. So pay attention. But Sandy said, as I posted on X last week, I watched Louise Duarte on the Jerry Lewis telethon. It was so bad, yet I couldn't stop watching. And if you haven't watched Louise Duarte on the MDA telethon, go watch it. I watched it last week after I got off here, and it was like everything I wanted. It was as good as I remembered it. And she does both bits that I love back to back. And you really, really can't lose. I guess we're getting a free hair shake out because I was going to put my hair up again because it felt like it comes coming undone. So there we go. God. Leo said, Randy Savage got sewage in his limo and a bucket of poo on him. Trish got covered in poo. Steph got covered in poo. And I didn't like any of it. Red Dog said Dr. Katz was the best old school Comedy Central series. I was just watching some Dr. Katz, and it's delightful. There we go. Keeping Up Appearances has a left kitchen. That's excellent. That's really well done. Good thinking. Now I'm thinking of, it's amazing how many of these sets I have completely committed to memory. Night Court had a cafeteria. You never saw it was really connected to. Same thing with the Muppet Show. They would just be in the cafeteria. Small, unmemorable cafeteria sketches. Does Sesame Street count? Hooper's Store, he was serving food. I think that might count, is on the left. This is a conversation only for me. Mia said, what does your day look like since you aren't watching the game? Let me correct you. I will be watching. I will have it on. I have a lot of pizza coming here at 1. I have hay stuff to do. And I have to get ready. Tuesday is Texas. There's a lot going on. Tony Storm has a new film coming out on Wednesday. Who knows if I might ever need to be consulted for those kind of things. Just as a director of photography, that kind of business. Mainly doing work. Leo said, Randy Savage, I just read this. Fucking Jesus. Leo said, I have a Dr. Katz plush. I'm very proud of it. Well, now I'm proud of you. Was the Mariah? I've lost my place. Oh, was it Mariah? Was the Martin Kitchen on the left? I can't ever say that I've watched one episode of Martin. It's Mr. Scott said, the Jerry Lewis announcers test is a list of 10 things with increasingly long descriptions. 1 hen, 2 ducks, 3 squawking geese, 4 limerick oysters, 2 extra right. I've never heard this before. I gotta, this is great. I have to look this up. Nolan said, I watched AEW the minute I got up. Thank you. And now watch it again. Rod said, Laverne and Shirley had a kitchen on the left. Yes, they had a real expansive. Mary Tyler Moore had a kitchen on the left. Leo said, Clive Anderson is all in. Is he old now? John said, RJ, I dig the mustache. Oh, God. I'm going to get rid of it. Christine said, a free shakeout. You spoiler, sir. Vanessa said, a free shakeout. What a bonus gift. Bradley said, if you could have any doorbell sound from any TV show, which would you choose? Oh, The Odd Couple had the kitchen on the left. A very famous kitchen. So did Mad About You. I could do this for the rest of my life. Bing, bing, bong. I can't think of any. I like the Who's the Boss doorbell. Bing. It was listening. Bing. That's what I'm going to do. If I had the time, if I had like my dedicated YouTube editor, I would be like, find me a clip of every doorbell from every sitcom. I want to compare them all. Easy said Golden Girls had a right kitchen. Designing Women had a left kitchen. Well done, Gina. Lady said, Sesame Street counts. Lindsay said Mork and Mindy was on the right, I believe. Leo said you need to dress as Dr. Katz on one episode of Giant Collision. Just a yellow shirt. I've had one before. Rob said rules of engagement had a left kitchen in one of the apartments. The Odd Couple, yes. Sorry, I said that before I read it. Evan said, we found a video of a match you had with Colt Cabana. My 8-year-old loves you and likes Colt, but doesn't understand why you were wrestling. Wait, he doesn't do that part. He talks. Way to ruin the secret for that kid. Really blew the whole thing wide open. Christine said, Tuesday in Texas. Also had a kitchen on the left. Miss Sandy said, does Big Bang Theory count if you're talking about Penny's apartment? I could not care about it. Yeah, I mean, you just have to specify. Because by that logic, well, no, because Friends had one kitchen on the left, one kitchen on the right. If we're going to really get technical about it. Joy M said, bonjour to you and everybody. Pogo said, I'm listening to the old reality dating show Baggage with Jerry Springer in the background. Never heard of it. Must look it up too. Mikey G said, Under the Umbrella Tree's kitchen was on the left. I don't think it was. I'm gonna push back on that. Did you ever wonder what could happen under the umbrella tree? I'm thinking of so many fucking shows right now. You know who else had a kitchen on the left? Pee-wee's Playhouse. I think it's hard to you don't get to see the full layout, but I think it was on the left. Mia said the Steve Harvey show was on the right. Martin's kitchen was visible from the living room. The cafeteria in Community. Pogo said RJ's kitchen is behind him. Thank you for pointing that out. Squirrel Squad said, I found out recently that King of Queens, kitchen on the right, used the same set as Keenan and Kel for their house. I did not know that. Jefferson's had the kitchen. Yes, we mentioned that already, Rod. Pay attention. Nick said Faulty Towers' kitchen was on the north. Drake and Josh had the kitchen on the right. Okay, focus on the ones who had it on the left. Jeff said, so will you ever have Maven on the show? He'll hear from me soon. Bradley said, my 4-year-old and I started watching The Muppet Show based on your recommendations, and they had a swath of guests from Roy Clark to Alice Cooper. It's nuts. The guest list will never make sense. It's the greatest guest list of all time. Vincent Price one is great. The Kay Ballard one is great. Moomin Chance. Nolan said, my last name is Lewis. Am I related to Jerry Lewis? Probably. Easy E said, make your doorbell a low blow sound from No Mercy. Ding! That was a good one. Heaven said, this is the greatest conversation ever. Christine said, you could pick the dog barking doorbell Rose installed in one episode of The Golden Girls. No, I will not. Mia said, Family Matters is on there. Waiting for God, said V. Also had a left kitchen. Nails has a tribute. Pretend to care about football for a second and give us a Maniscalco. How about those Chiefs, please? How about those Chiefs, huh? Kansas? What are they in Kansas City? Like a Dorothy, like a Wizard of Oz? And the lion goes, let's see these Chiefs. They got to take the ball. They kick it to one end. Then they got to catch it and walk all the way to the other end. What are they thinking? What are they doing this for? Stay on your end. It's just the same as the other end. Kick the thing between the yellow thing. That's what we're doing here. You ever seen these quarterbacks, huh? Well, what's going on with these quarterbacks? They hold the ball like this. They'll go like this, and then they'll hold it back here, and then they'll throw it. Yeah, that's how you play football. Lishi said that 70s show had a kitchen on the left. Yes, it did. The now canceled That 70s show. Leo said yellow shirt, green pants, red tie. Okay, fine. Vanessa said Full House. Kitchen was on the right. You guys stick to the lefts. Vanessa said, what's a Maven? All in the Family. Everybody Loves Raymond had a left kitchen. Well done, Red Dog. Lindsay said, didn't Martin and Living Single have the same set? Nolan said, if you were to interview a wrestler for the second time, who would it be? Well, I've already written another one for Tony Khan. I've written another one for Adam Cole. And there's ones that I want solo. So Will Hobbs and Ricky Starks. They were together when I had them on. That's how long ago it was. So there's so much more there. Joe said, just shoot me. Kitchen was on the right. Jack's office is on the left. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Neil said, oh my God, I forgot about Maven. He sent one troll last week and then gave up. Good luck, Maven. The kitchen is to the right of the front door in the playhouse. It is? I thought it was on the left. Am I losing my mind? I'm going to have to go watch this. Nolan said, there's this mobile game called Journey of Wrestling, and you're in the game. Well, nobody told me. Nobody's fucking paying me. Leo said, have you ever dated someone who smelled bad? Not for long. Maven needs to be in a casino battle royal. Rob's best day ever. Rob said, nothing bad. What's a Maven with you? Jesus Christ. What are we talking about? Jeff said, Sophia and Devontae and myself said hello from Coconut Creek, Florida Walgreens. The best place to watch this show. That's our Raven kitchen. Wasn't that the kitchen on the right? That's a Raven. Elliot said Flintstone's kitchen is on the left. No, it's not. It is. Gina said, would Doc's kitchen on Fraggle Rock count as a left kitchen? The way it was shot felt like it was on the left. It's certainly possible. Christine said, I need an RJ quarterback gif. American said, now we're talking about Home Improvement. Was Home Improvement that had the running joke about the faulty doorbells? Maybe. Also a kitchen on the left. Easy E said that 90 show was already canceled. Holy shit. Is Danhausen the only person that's appeared on Hey more than once? No. Action Andretti now has appeared twice, once unofficially. Matt Hardy has appeared twice. Once solo, once with Jeff. If we're counting just cameos, I mean, Sanjay Dutt has appeared on 40 episodes. But no, he appeared in 2. Why does this thumbs down thing happen to me? It's such a slap in my face. It hurts me. Yeah, Vanessa said Flintstones. Definitely on the right. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Evan said Third Rock from the Sun. Kitchen on the left. Oh, how could I forget a second floor kitchen on the left? What a great show. Mr. Scott said, Ladies Hey W brought me back to my Italian roots. Start singing Goomba Ya. Very nice. Miss Andy, I'm happy you brought up the kitchen question too. This made the episode go like this. Brandon said Zombies to the left. What? Am I crazy? Bradley has a list of left side kitchens. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Alf. Family Ties. Sister, of course. All in the Family. Different Strokes. The Facts of Life. Mama's Family. Just the 10 of Us. The Nanny. Everybody loves Raymond. Because the kitchen had that rear entrance in The Nanny. Shit, Amy said it too. Thank you, Amy. Rob said